all doesn't seem right with Yellowstone. The park has been closed down indefinitely, and based on a revelation by Peter Doocy, seismic activities in the region might be a cause. Yellowstone rests on a bed of volcanoes, making it the worst place we want any seismic activity. An eruption at Yellowstone will destroy the park and neighboring regions in an instant. If the eruption is so unlikely, why us monitoring Yellowstone National Park? We can use what we learn to track other geological hazards and better understand volcanic systems elsewhere on Earth. The question is, if there are so few concerned about volcanic eruptions, why unify Yellowstone altogether? There are two very convincing answers. The first, volcanic eruption was not the only geological hazard in Yellowstone. It is much more likely on the time scale that humans damage earthquakes and hydrothermal explosions. Scientists assess the extent natural hazards by combining the knowledge of frequency and severity from dangerous events in the Yellowstone hydrothermal region. Explosions and destructive earthquakes occur several times a century. Lava and minor volcanic eruptions rare in the last 70 years. 1,000 years the massive caldera forms eruptions, though Yellowstone has the most potential. The danger of being crushed was extremely rare. Only 3 have occurred in recent years. Million years hydrothermal explosion is an underappreciated loss at Yellowstone National Parks. This explosion does not involve magma. Instead, they occur when the air is hot beneath the surface, suddenly change to steam. Accompanying volume expansion, change from liquid air to gas vapor, may cause an explosion if it takes place in an enclosed space. Some of the largest known hydrothermal explosive craters on Earth occur in Yellowstone National Park. For example, Mary Bay, which was formed around 13,000 years. Explosion that created hundreds of craters meters in diameter can happen anything several centuries or thousands of years. Smaller hydrothermal explosions exploded the crater only occurred a few meters more often, maybe every few years, although usually in areas not observed by man. Though a lot of scientists don't predict the possibility of a prominent eruption in this region, this discovery shows that the Yellowstone volcano could be amongst the top list of planet's destroyers, and can be comparable to disasters like the asteroid impacts that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago, and the PTR extinction 250 million years ago, which is considered as a phenomenon where over 96% of marine life and 70% of terrestrial life. It is believed that the event contributed to the shape of life existence on Earth.